I'm Non-Zero Sum James, your companion on this exploration of win-win games. A kindness equation. Should I give to charity or volunteer? You are a good person. I just know it. But how do you do good effectively? Well, when it comes to helping others, there are two main approaches: donating money to charity or volunteering your time. But which one is more effective? This post explores the impact of both options and how they can be combined for maximum benefit. A good Samaritan. Let's say a charitable person earns $50 an hour and gives $50 to charity every month, but they also take 1.5 days off work once a year to volunteer at a soup kitchen. The donations and the volunteering each cost the Good Samaritan 1.5 days of income, $600. So charity, 50 times 12 months, $600. Volunteering, $400 foregone pay per day times 1.5 days is $600. But which of these actions has the most impact? Two rights don't make a wrong. Volunteering gives our Good Samaritan a great feeling of self-worth. They make some positive relationships and feed some people who otherwise would have been hungry. Let's say the charitable donation goes to Oxfam. If we consider that Oxfam spends 68% of their donations on humanitarian development, the rest of which is spent on admin, trade, and fundraising, then $600 equates to about $400 of actual aid. You might have heard people arguing, "You won't see me giving to those charities. They waste too much money on advertising." To which I reply, true. Do you know of any charities that don't waste money advertising? No, of course you don't. This donation provides school meal programs to 17 children for an entire year. As a second example, Feeding America are able to feed at least 10 people for $1 by rescuing and redistributing food that would otherwise have gone to waste. Both the volunteering and the charity are wonderful, but which day and a half is better spent? The donation to charity or volunteering at the soup kitchen? So, here's some more maths. Let's take the Oxfam donation and those 17 otherwise starving children. Every day for a year. That's 6,205 meals. Or the Feeding America donation, which equates to 6,000 meals. Quite a day in the soup kitchen. So we have Oxfam, 17 meals times 365 equals 6,205. Feeding America, $600 times 10 meals equals 6,000 meals. I found a useful reference in the chef Bian Tagal on Quora. He explained that a very basic cooking setup in a student housing cooperative that he managed in Austin, Texas, took an average of 3 staff cooking and cleaning full-time to serve 3 meals to 100 tenants each day. Assuming that a soup kitchen runs at the same efficiency, then a volunteer is providing 100 meals per day. Over 1.5 days, that's 150 meals, not including the cost of the food itself. So volunteering gives us 100 tenants divided by 3 staff times 3 meals times 1.5 days is 150 meals. Compare this with the over 6,000 meals from Oxfam or Feeding America. 40 times the benefit. Now I can hear people saying, well, that's lazy, just throwing money at the problem. You should roll your sleeves up and get your hands dirty. To which I think, yeah, and hand out all those supplies you don't have because no one threw any money at the problem. Okay, enough sarkiness here. There's a catch. 40 times the impact. Sounds pretty conclusive. Everyone should earn money and give to charity. But part of the reason Feeding America can provide disproportionately high value service is because they are 100% reliant on volunteers. So, what are we to do? Are both approaches equally beneficial? Not quite. It depends on capacity. We have shown that charitable donations are highly efficient, meaning that for those who earn plenty of money, they can have a huge impact by donating to charity. But at the same time, we have also shown that those who are not in a financial position to make a significant donation can play a vital part in delivering those services through volunteering. So the wealthy person is not being lazy by donating rather than rolling up their sleeves, and a person who can't afford to give is not powerless, because by volunteering, they're actually an essential factor in the equation. I've had very different experiences, both giving and being involved in volunteering, and Also, those cross over. I have friends that I've made through volunteering that I help along as well. And I think the most important thing is to stop making excuses and to do what you can with what you have at hand. That's my advice anyway. But enough soapboxing from me.